1 Samuel chapter 23. They informed David, saying, "Look, the Philistines are attacking Keilah and stealing from the threshing floors." So David inquired of the Lord, asking, "Should I go and attack these Philistines?" And the Lord said to David, "Go, attack the Philistines, and save Keilah." David's men said to him, "We are already afraid here in Judah. How much more if we go to Keilah against the Philistine armies?" David consulted the Lord once again. And the Lord answered, "Rise, go down to Keilah, for I will hand the Philistines over to you." Therefore David and his men went to Keilah, fought the Philistines, took their livestock, and inflicted a great defeat on them. Thus David rescued the people of Keilah. When Abiathar, the son of Ahimelech, fled to David in Keilah, he brought with him an ephod. News reached Saul that David had come to Keilah. Saul said, "God has delivered him into my hand, for he has trapped himself by entering a town with gates and bars." Saul rallied the people for war, intending to besiege David and his men in Keilah. Recognizing Saul's hidden schemes against him, David said to Abiathar the priest, "Bring the ephod here." David prayed, "O Lord God of Israel, I have heard that Saul is planning to come to Keilah and destroy it because of me. Will the people of Keilah hand me over to him? Will Saul come down as I have heard?" And the Lord replied, "He will come down." David asked again, "Will the people of Keilah deliver me and my men to Saul?" The Lord answered, "They will deliver you up." So David and his approximately 600 men left Keilah and went wherever they could. When Saul was informed that David had escaped from Keilah, he decided not to pursue. David stayed in strongholds in the wilderness and the mountainous region of Ziph. Saul searched for him every day, but God did not allow David to fall into Saul's hands. Seeing that Saul was actively seeking his life, David remained in the wilderness of Ziph, in a wooded area. Jonathan, Saul's son, went to David in the woods and encouraged him in God. Jonathan assured David, "Do not fear. My father Saul will not find you. You will be king over Israel, and I will be second to you. Even my father Saul knows this." They made a covenant before the Lord, and David stayed in the woods while Jonathan returned home. The Ziphites approached Saul in Gibeah, saying, "David is hiding with us in strongholds in the woods, near the hill of Hachilah to the south of Jeshimon." They urged Saul, "Come down, fulfill your desire to capture him, and we will hand him over to you." Saul blessed the Ziphites, saying, "May you be blessed by the Lord for showing compassion towards me." Saul advised them, "Go, prepare and gather information about his hiding places and his movements, as he is acting very cunningly. Once you have verified his location, come back to me, and I will accompany you. If he is in the land, I will search for him among the thousands of Judah." The Ziphites went to Ziph ahead of Saul. Meanwhile, David and his men were in the wilderness of Maon, in the southern plain of Jeshimon. Saul and his men searched for David. When they informed David, he took refuge in a rock in the wilderness of Maon. Saul heard of this and pursued David in the wilderness of Maon. Saul was on one side of the mountain, and David and his men were on the other side. David hurried to escape Saul's pursuit, as Saul and his men encircled them. However, a messenger came to Saul, urging him to hasten back because the Philistines had invaded the land. Saul abandoned his pursuit of David and turned to face the Philistines. The place was named Selahammahlekoth. David then moved from there and took refuge in strongholds at Engedi.